Hey everybody, let's go ahead, jump right into your reading, y'all. Let us see what the messages are that Spirit has here for you on today. Please do keep in mind, y'all, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be a reading for our air signs, all right? So all of our Geminis, Libras, Aquarians. If you in any way at all identify as a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, honey, then this reading is for you, especially if you have it as your big three, all right? Let's go ahead and see. All right, we have butterfly, a change for the better. I love that as the very first card. Bear, danger, especially in money matters. Okay. We have the boot, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. Okay, increase your efforts. Underlying energy here of that part is happiness. Okay, I always say that part because I split this deck into two. It's just easier for my little hands, y'all. Okay, it's just easier for me. Shoot. All right. Shoot. All right, let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Always remember too, you all, that if this doesn't resonate with you, check out another one of the readings for your signs. I say reasons, child. Readings for your signs. Okay. We have November, Tower, and Feather. Okay. Solid foundation, success with effort. Yes, this is a good tower. See? Feather, someone you know is undependable and insincere. You feel like you can't depend on somebody here. If you were to depend on them, things will fall apart. So Spirit is telling you to increase your efforts, do what you have to do to make something happen to ensure your happiness. I feel like your happiness is guaranteed. I feel like you're going through a change for the better. Meaning, if someone is showing you that you can't trust them, you can't depend on them, you know, their word is good for nothing, that's good. Let them show you that, so that as you move forward and receive this success with this effort you're about to put in, they won't be a part of it because they clearly don't deserve it. They don't know what to do with it. Okay. Now we have Spear. It says heartache over what heartache over what you no longer have. So that sucks, you know, even though you're happy because of everything else going on in your life. This is sad. It's something that makes you sad because you would have wanted to be able to depend on this person. You would have wanted to be able to trust them, but you can't. All right, now it's funny because here's the tower and the tower, right? So that's why I said this tower is good. It's all about perception is what I'm getting, right? Anytime that I see the tower in my readings, my clients know this too. I always say it's a positive thing. That means that whatever was happening, Spirit is not in favor of. It's best that go ahead and fall down anyhow, right? Spirit is clearly not in favor of somebody taking your heart for granted. That's how I see that. There's a whole spear going through the heart. All right. This is supposed to be in the upright. Fix that. Now, if it flip itself, that's different. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for our air signs. The Four Wands. This could be connected to a relationship. All right. Some of you may also work from home or have a home business. Could be moving. We have the Knight of Pentacles. All right. Slow and steady. Something is taking longer than maybe you would like, but it's still happening. Yep. We have the Ten of Pentacles. Okay. So perhaps the money is coming in slower. Some of you could be buying a new home. Something is happening. Okay. In that essence that you're going to be very happy about. Okay. So it's going to feel like a castle or look like a castle. That's what I see here. Let me show you. It's like a dream home. Okay. That's what's happening here. You might be finding a lot of feathers too. We have the Two of Cups. Yeah, this could be connected to a relationship, partnership. Okay. A marriage for some of you. The Four of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, and the Two of Cups. We have the King of Swords. Okay. So you're setting certain standards and somebody's just not able to meet them. All right. The Knight of Cups. Now, do they care about you? You might not feel like they do because of how they're treating you. Okay. That's the thing here. You may feel like, hey, I'm this butterfly and I'm on the move and I got things to do. Like, I want to accomplish this. Ten of Pentacles, leave a legacy for my family. Ten of Cups, experience harmony with my family. I don't have time for somebody who's not dependable and reliable. We have the Eight of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. I feel like right when you were working on something, someone walks away. Or right when you were working on something, they show you that they're not dependable, they're not reliable here. We have the Four of Swords. And you're trying your best to be at ease and chill, but this is not a chill situation. This is not something that you feel at ease about. You feel heartbroken. You feel like your heart is aching here. Okay? Yeah, but we still have happiness. You see? Look at this. I can't make it up. It's like Spirit doesn't want for you to get distracted by whatever is not working. Because notice that none of these cards flip themselves in reverse. Right? So even though something is taking a long time to happen, perhaps it will still happen. Let's see. When it comes to this person doing what they're supposed to do, perhaps you just feel so betrayed at this point. Even if they were to come in and say, hey, let's restore, let's work on things, let's do this, that, and the other. For you, it may be like, I'm hearing that, really, Ninja? In my head. You know what I'm thinking. Really, Ninja? After this, Let's see here for our air signs. Okay, we have the Four of Wands. And King or Queen, take the sex out of it. Okay, I just feel like you're moving with a certain level of integrity. You're being very calm despite the situation. Meaning, from the outside looking in, it appears as if you're extremely happy. Everything is well. And that's how it's supposed to be. If you ask me, nobody's supposed to know what you don't tell them. Period. Dot. Okay, if you didn't tell them, why do they know? Okay, but I feel this energy here where... yeah, you're trying to figure out what you want to do about this. Like, you yourself are happy, but this situation is very upsetting. And as we know, air elements, you guys are able to remove yourselves from an emotional situation, not because you don't have feelings, but because you're protecting your feelings, I feel. Like, you feel like you darned if you do, you darned if you don't. Like, if you stay with the person, it's great because you're working things out. Like, what I'm seeing here with Four of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, Two of Cups. This is like soulmate energy. This is a relationship. This is a commitment that you and this person have made to each other. If this is not marriage, you have a lot of commitment cards. Okay? So... but what it is that you're aiming to build, you just don't know the way this person is moving is the one you should be building that with. Like, if you stay together, great, because we're already together. So that would be great. But if we don't, does that allow for me to be happier because of what you're showing me right now when it comes to how you move, You're not sure which path to take. So let's get this reading done so we can see if we can get you a little more advice. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles here and the Page of Cups. So I feel like this is what's to come, an apology. Now, this apology that's coming in from this person, this could be an earth sign person, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This could be something that took forever to come in. I swear by the time it happens, you don't know how you feel about it. You're sitting on the fence here. You feel like this person is in la la land. All right. They may also feel like you're being very detached these days with that butterfly energy and them coming as the bear, like, like what's going on, right? So they're being very competitive in that essence. But you feel like the true competitive nature or energy would be being present and showing you that they can keep their word or they can contribute to this legacy building you got going on. This Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Yeah, we have the Seven of Pentacles. That's what you're investing your time and energy into. And you feel like they're in la la land. Seven of Cups. Okay. And like, I don't know what's going on. There's soulmate energy between you. But Seven of Cups, you don't know what's going on with them. And so you don't know what's going on with y'all. It's not that the love is not there, that it doesn't exist. We have the Hermit. It's that somebody's been extremely to themselves, or again, it says someone you know is undependable and insincere. You just feel like this person comes to you with this cup, but the cup that they came to you with wasn't truthful. So now you're questioning things. You're wondering, you know, do we still want the same things? Are we on the same page? Because when you see these things, you'll think, oh, all is well. Right? We have the Justice card. So it's like, that's what you're moving with. You're moving with integrity. And all you want is the truth. You want to know what someone was thinking when they did something or when they said something. Four of Cups. And you're not just accepting any old thing. No, bring the truth. And then I decide which way I'm going to go with these scales right here. The Empress. Okay, this is divine feminine energy. It doesn't matter if you're a male or a female. It's just the energy of birthing something new, creating new things. We already see you're creating a harmonious life, a life full of bliss for you and your loved ones. You know, you are moving, or you are currently stepping into your dream life, your dream home, your dream environment, circumstances, situation, besides whatever else this is that's going on. You're not satisfied emotionally with that situation. That's what the Four of Cups is saying to us right now. All right? It's just not satisfying. All right? Now we have the Queen of Wands here with this Knight of Cups. I feel like this person is very drawn to you. Okay? This is the energy you have here. We have the Nine of Wands. But you have a guard up with this person now. You don't trust them the same. They're watching you. They're spying on you. We have the Star card. Whether you realize it or not, yeah, King of Wands. It's because your energy is very magnetic. Hence why you're bringing in the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. You're attracting it to yourself. We have the Judgment card. So if yeah, this person is going through it because they know that they did something here. I'm also getting with that happiness and spirit. It's almost like this person feels like they killed their own happiness, or they ruined their own happiness, or whatever role they could have played in what's about to happen with you and for you. It's like they did this to themselves. Five of Pentacles. So they'll be left in this state while you're experiencing the Ten of Pentacles. But it'll be their fault. They're doing, you know. So yeah, Spirit says stay focused on your future growth because it's coming in, it's happening. Everything you want to come into fruition is surely coming. And again, I feel you just have this guard up with this person, this Emperor. All right. Or you could also have your guard up with this person because you're in that Emperor energy. Remember, take the sex out of it. Really doesn't matter. You're just focused on what you need to do and getting it done. You know, whether this person is there or not. Whether they with you on it or not. All right, thank you, Spirit. We have misunderstanding. They could be trying to say it's a misunderstanding, but you're like, no, I'm very clear. You know, you were undependable. I needed you, and you feel like this person let you down or something. It says a misunderstanding may feel like a wall, but it's one that can be torn down with patience and honesty. Listen with the intent to understand and release the need to be right. Clarity will emerge from the fog. Maybe you feel like you kissed the wrong frog. All right, but clarity will emerge from this fog. Okay? They're coming in to bear truth, so they say, right? Isolation. You've put up walls, but your fortress may be turning into a cage. The more you withdraw, the harder it becomes to return. Do you truly want solitude, or are you afraid of what connection might bring? This is how you feel. You feel like this person isolated themselves. But see how they're still keeping an eye on you? Look at that eye through the peephole. Through the keyhole. Okay? It's like, you know, they may have the key, or they may have access to get in, especially if the two of you are in a relationship or married or anything like that, but still withdrawing their energy, still doing what they're doing. We have anxiety. When thoughts spiral out of control, they pull you away from the present. Anchor yourself in what is real, your breath, your body, this moment. All right, so some of you may need to breathe. All right. Change that's coming in is for the better. We have collaboration. Perhaps they do want to work with you. Perhaps they do want to fix it. Says great things are rarely achieved alone. When egos are set aside and mutual support takes the lead, extraordinary things can be accomplished. Okay. Self-expression. You carry within you a message, an idea, or a creation that is not just for you, but for the world. Express yourself boldly and authentically, knowing that your gifts are meant to be shared. Okay, so some of you may be highly musically inclined. There's another thing here. All right, we have spiritual path. You're walking your spiritual path. The spirit world is always communicating with you. You know that you're divinely protected at all times. Okay. Your spiritual aspects are calling out to you for deeper nourishment and attention, reminding you that the physical is just one part of your existence. This is a time to seek higher wisdom. All right, the spirit realm is communicating with you, whether through symbols, synchronicities, or inner knowing. Be open to receiving connection and support from guides, ancestors, and loved ones beyond the veil. And then we have veil of protection. So yeah, in the event you feel like somebody was trying to manipulate you because they refuse to face their shadows, you're like, I don't have time for this. Okay, yeah, you're focused on your happiness. Okay, it says a meeting with a stranger could be important. You're about to meet somebody new here. Even as the storm approaches, a protective energy surrounds you. Trust that you are anchored in safety, no matter how strong the winds blow. Okay, so again, you're happy no matter what's going on. The situation is not great, but you're not allowing yourself to be caught up in this Nine of Swords energy. You are Four of Swords right now. Okay, this person withdrew. You said, okay, I'm going to just use this as a time, again, to focus on happiness. How many times have we seen that now? Okay. All right, we have hope. It says hope is the light in the darkness. Never extinguish it. Okay. Never extinguish the hope, they say. Release is for our air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, release. Release past burdens and embrace new beginnings. Okay. None of those cards flip themselves in reverse. So perhaps if this person displays the courage, speaks their truth, who knows? You know, destiny is always shifting. Energy is always changing. We have collaboration. That's twice. Collaboration achieves greater goals. All right, that's twice. And I feel like, again, you're about to meet somebody new. You and this person may come together and work on something. If it's not the person that, you know, you feel you can't depend on or you couldn't depend on, right? Because energy is changing. Maybe you couldn't. They come through and show you you can, right? We have courage. Courage lies within you. You have the power to overcome anything. And the underlying energy is divinity. Every moment is filled with divinity. Cherish it. Okay? Yep. So those are the messages that I have here for you at the time. I pray that this helps you. I know it will. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Information as to how you can book personal readings with me can be found in the description box beneath this video. Peace and ARIES.